Aight. Het werkt. Werkt dit? Ik heb dit... Hoe lang is dit geleden? Ik eigenlijk niet. Oh, ik ben prepared. Wait. Ik weet hoe lang dit geleden is. Ik weet hoe lang dit geleden is. Dit is... Cube Studio. Wait, ik weet hoe lang dit geleden is. 22 april. Nee, dat was een Star Wars stream. Maart. Dus het 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dit is 5 maanden geleden? What? Dit is insane. Dit is insane. Nee, ik dacht dit is niet zo lang geleden, maar... Apparently it is. Uitstekende streaming kwaliteit. Daar houden we van. Uitstekende streaming kwaliteit. Boys, we zijn weer back, jongens. We zijn weer back. Duurde even 5 maanden. Dus, ik heb zoveel te vertellen. En te doen in deze game. Het is insane hoeveel we te doen hebben. Dus first off, zoals je misschien kan zien aan mijn loadout, kan je misschien zien dat ik heb eindelijk... Even loaden. Hebben wij Escoffier eindelijk gepoeld. Dus dat hebben we niet op stream gezet, dit volgens mij meer. Want dit is 5 maanden geleden, ik kan het niet meer herinneren. Maar toen hadden we Mona gepoeld. Is dat mijn audio correct? Oh, ik weet niet hoe dit werkt. 13.000, dat is goed toch? 13.000 kbs. Ja, dat is wat is dat? 13 megabyte. Prima. Nee, megabits, ja. Is dat mijn upload speed? Dang. Oké. Maar ja, Escoffier hebben we gepoeld. Dat was echt sick. Bij de vorige stream... Waar is mijn muziek heen van Genshin? Yes, Valentine heeft geen muziek. Escoffier hadden we gepoeld. Dus toen we de laatste keer hadden gestreamd... Toen hadden we volgens mij een hard pool. Oh nee, hoe heet dat nou? Hard pity. Hadden we een hard pity. En daarmee hadden we de 50-50 verloren. En zijn we uiteindelijk uitgekomen op Mona. En dat was niet al te best. Ik heb Mona nog steeds hier tussen zitten volgens mij. Ik heb er geen eens aangeklikt nog, of wel? Ja, ik heb er geen eens aangeklikt. Ik ben zo boos. Ik ben woest. Nee. Maar daar was ik niet blij mee. Dus toen was ik in een hard grind van oké, ik heb een Eccolfier nodig. Dus ik mijn hele bankgegevens en alles lekker aan de Genshin. Nee, ik was gewoon hard aan de grind gegaan. En toen in één keer bang. Hadden we een Eccolfier. Ik dacht, is nice. Dat is ook nice. Wat is nog meer leuk om te vertellen? Oh ja, dat was leuk. Dus, ja, hoe ging het met mij? Dus, je zal denken, oké, het is zomervakantie, al een maand lang. En je zal denken, yo, jij hebt tijd om te streamen. Nee, apparently not. Ik dacht, oké, school is voorbij. Ik ga streamen. Ik ga, hoe heet het, gewoon Star Wars spelen, anime kijken, slapen, koffie drinken, ik weet niet wat. Maar apparently niet. De vakantie heb ik gebruikt om te rusten en dat was nice. Tenminste, was het nice? Ja, het was nice. Ik heb gewoon vooral zitten rusten in de vakantie en to be honest, eigenlijk niet zoveel gedaan. Gewoon Honkai Star Rail gespeeld, alleen Honkai Star Rail stream ik niet, dus alleen de pools. Maar ja, dat is wel leuk. Dat is dus gebeurd. Maar hey, we zijn er nu, een maand later in de zomervakantie. We hebben eindelijk HAVO 3 afgemaakt. Ik ben trots op mezelf. Schouderklopje. Maar het begint al wel weer bijna, of niet? Ja, nog twee weken en dan zijn we koekt. 2 weken en dan zijn we koekt, maar je moet nagaan. De eerste week is meestal niet zo intens, toch? Hoe gaat het met de pool? Niet goed. Maakt niet uit. Ja. Dus dat is leuk. Ook, weet je wat ook leuk is? Dus ik was laatst aan het zoeken naar welke gacha game we gaan spelen gewoon eigenlijk. Ja, eerder die ik gewoon ga spelen. Na Genshin Impact en Star Rail. Dus ik zat te denken, heeft HoYoverse nog leuke games om aan te bieden aan mij? apparently not. Je hebt like HSR, maar dan niet HSR, dus dat is Honkai's Impact Third. En unpopular opinion misschien, maar ik vind het echt een slechte game. Ik vind de graphics niks, ik vind de storyline duurt waarschijnlijk ook wel lang. En de pooling rate, wat is het? De gacha element van like de wishes en alles is insane slecht, jongen. Oh, dus daar moet je niet over beginnen, man. Als jij elke keer Honkai Impact Third spelers tegenkomt, gaat het niet hebben over de wishing systeem. Maar dat, dus ik zit te denken, wat gaan we nou doen? Dus ik ben uiteindelijk uitgekomen op Arknight's Endfield. Dat leek me wel goed, omdat de graphics massively goed zijn. Maar ik zal je eens even wat vertellen. Weet je wat een ding is met gacha games? Om een goede gacha game te vinden, het like minimal fanservice, impossible. Ik kom niet voor de fanservice, ik kom voor de storyline. Dus ik denk, oké, welke heeft like de minste fanservice? Dan kom je uit like op Genshin, Star Rail. Ik zeg maar, die heb ik wel gespeeld. Wat was er nog meer? En toen zeiden ze Arknights. Ik dacht, aight, dan gaan we even testen. Holy shit, die game heeft fanservice. Nee, het was gewoon, het is een hoop. Het is een stuk meer dan Star Rail, maar de story is volgens mij best wel goated. Dus uiteindelijk gaan we daarin, denk ik. Arknight's Endfield. De volgende gacha game. Wat is nog meer gebeurd? Oh ja, leuk nieuws. Dus dat is wel een ding aan deze stream helaas. Dat morgen kan ik niet verder streamen, want IRL ga ik dus morgen naar IRL van Teen. IRL van Teen? Wat is dat dan weer? Nee, ik bedoel, ik ga naar... kan ik die opzetten? Dus ik ga deze vakantie naar Parijs. Omdat ik gewoon mijn ouders heb gebackt na in principe ik de Van Teen Archon Story Quest heb gespeeld. Dat ik gewoon mama please, ik wil naar Parijs, ik wil dat zien. Sta we gaan volgend jaar gaan we naar Parijs. En nu is die tijd gekomen. Mijn koffers zijn ingepakt. Mijn tandenborstel is ingepakt, alles is ingepakt. Dus ja, morgen gaan we naar Parijs. Alleen het weerberichten, oké. Het is daar warm. En ik moet je vertellen, het is insane. Het is insane warm ook vandaag in Nederland. Het is vandaag 37 graden in dit land. In de Nederlanden. En denk je, 37 graden? Het is zo warm. Oude mensen zijn aan het sterven. Dit is insane. Volgens mij, ik weet niet of dat deze temperatuur was, of vorige. Maar ik dacht deze. Het is insane. Dus ik heb ook gewoon alles gesloten hier. Daarom is het zo donker hier en heb ik lampjes aan staan. Het is insane. Ja, dat. Wat was nog meer te vertellen? Oh ja. Dus dat is misschien wel leuk om te weten. Dus je vraagt je misschien over eigenlijk waarom ik zo bij... Nee, dat wou ik niet vertellen. Het is 5 maanden geleden, boys. 5 maanden. Ja, dat wou ik vertellen. Van waarom heb ik eigenlijk ook weer Genshin Impact gespeeld. Dus voor de shorts. Waarom speel je eigenlijk Genshin Impact? Vragen mensen soms. En dan denk ik, wel... Dus first was ik gewoon zo'n average Minecraft guy. En ik dacht, oké, ik ga alles doen in de game wat mogelijk is. En toen deed ik dat. Voor een span van 7 jaar. 7 jaar. En daarna dacht ik, er is niks meer te doen. Alleen, er is altijd wel iets te doen in Minecraft, maar ik had niks meer te doen. Dus toen kreeg ik uiteindelijk een game cadeau van mijn moeder. Toen we in Brittannië waren. Toen was ik in Londen. En toen zag ik daar Hogwarts Legacy staan. Ik dacht, dat is cool. Dat wil ik hebben. Dus ik pak die game. Ik ga naar de kassa en ik moet in één keer met pounds betalen. Ik denk, hoe werkt dat? Ik was nog, 10. Ik wist niet hoe dat werkte. Dus ik ga daarheen. Ik heb die game. En ik stop het hier in mijn Xbox. En ik dacht, oké, die game is goed. En ik was zo hooked bij die game. Ik was zo hooked. Dat ik heb die game non-stop gespeeld voor een week. En toen had ik het afgerond in die ene week. En het was insane. Ik had een ijstheeflesje naast me staan en ik dacht, wij gaan grinden. Daar is de liefde een beetje begonnen voor de story games. Voor de story games, de RPG games. En daarna kwam ik Genshin tegen en ik dacht, yo, die gaan we ook finishen in een week. Nope, dat kan je niet finishen in een week. Dus nu zijn we hier nog steeds. Daar is het een beetje begonnen en toen uiteindelijk Honkai Star Rail, omdat ik Genshin Impact uit had gespeeld. En nu zijn er meer updates. En zo verder en verder. Maar ik moet zeggen, het is nee, wat zou ik nou zeggen? Het is een goede game, laten we dat zeggen. Terug aan de stream. Ik hoop dat ik daar een short kan maken, man. Ik heb 5 maanden is een lange span voor een streamer, man. Ik stream het op dagelijkse basis. Ik spreek ook niet zoveel op de dagelijkse basis. Nou, eigenlijk wel een beetje, maar wanneer je niet meer op school zit, gewoon wanneer je vakantie hebt, dan denk je gewoon, oké, dan spreek ik niet meer. Ik ga slapen. Maar, back to the element of the stream. Bam. Wij gaan deze stream, zoals je kan zien aan de coole cover, een story quest doen. En niet zomaar een story quest. De story quest van Escoffier. Bam. De story quest van Escoffier. Omdat ik heb Primo's nodig. Ik heb... En ik ga morgen naar Parijs. Dus ik dacht, laten we eventjes Genshin Parijs dan opnieuw ervaren voor de leuk. En ik heb haar ook natuurlijk gepoeld. Dus dan moet je natuurlijk wel een beetje de feeling hebben voor wie het is. Oh, ja, daar ga ik wel gelijk een short van maken. Dus mensen vragen me ook af van, wat wordt de volgende character om te poelen? Want we hebben Farina, we hebben nu Escoffier, we hebben Venti. En de volgende is waarschijnlijk deze. Odette. Oké, die dag gaat snel. Maar ik hoop de 50-50 hierop te winnen, want Odette is like amazing, want het is gebaseerd op, haar character design is gebaseerd op de Swan Lake. Een balletdans als het goed is. Ja, toch? Dat is een balletdans waar ik erg van hou. En ik ben zelf ook van klassieke muziek. Dus dit is een perfect character voor mij. En mensen zeggen, maar denk aan Ayaka. En ik denk, bro, Ayaka komt niet terug, man. Ik heb hier een jaar zitten wachten tot die Rieren komt. Hij komt niet. Dus het wordt Odette. Het wordt Odette. We hebben alleen niet alle primers in de wereld. En niet alle wishes in de wereld. Maar perhaps. Maar dat komt wel goed. Alright. Terug aan de stream. Ja, dat is ongeveer wel 2 shorts. Misschien 1. Dus ik heb gehoord dat Escoffier is like deze magische bakker van heen. En ik weet niet helemaal hoe dat werkt. Waarom zo grijzig? Ik weet niet helemaal hoe dat werkt en hoe dat zit, maar volgens mij is het wel cool. Ik heb opgezocht, het duurt ongeveer 2 tot 3 uur. Ik weet niet of ik de stream vandaag kan... Oh, dat moet ik eventjes mededelen. Dus het is 5 maanden geleden dat ik dit heb gedaan, oké? Dus ik herhaal dit dat ik dat 5 maanden heb gedaan. Maar door de stream moet ik misschien eventjes gaan douchen, moet ik even gaan eten, moet ik even gaan doen. Want ik wil deze story quest af hebben. Wij kunnen niet leaven voordat die story quest af is. Ik blijf op. Navia. It's been a while indeed. Oh, en ze hebben een nieuwe skip feature toegevoegd. Toch? Nee, niet voor deze quest. R.I.P.
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, no...
Oh.
Wait!
Oké, de skip button feature werkt niet zo goed nog.
Who do you think you are telling me... wait a sec. Navia? So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
Savannah,
Oh, wait, BRB.
is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely
Ik heb
ill,
hier een kopje
that
thee
most
liggen, alleen ik was even
definitely
vergeten
is
het theezakje
our
eruit te halen.
we're
Oops.
going to stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Vermont can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
But Philmont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Huh? But you said I shouldn't come back until...
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you! Come on, we have work to do!
Wow, what a horrible person!
Sorry.
Rip.
Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again.
Oh, who is that?
Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff.
Uh-oh.
One guy was so overworked he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
Dat is niet goed. Ja, dat hoef ik niet per se te zien.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. We're not
Spina
exactly
di
making a
Rosula.
ton of
Was ik helemaal
progress, as
vergeten
you
dat
saw.
bestond.
Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us.
Rip.
Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant.
Gordon Ramsay's Hell Kitchen. Ik denk dat dit gewoon een episode van Hell's Kitchen gaat worden.
Doing it the old-fashioned way.
Dit wordt een Hell's Kitchen episode.
Watching and waiting for an opportunity.
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thunk before she spoke. Did Paimon ruin everything?
Oh, no.
Is dit de oude?
Honestly,
De oude
when she
Paimon?
was laying into Monica, someone had to step in.
Denk
I'm
het
sure I
wel.
would've piped up if
Denk
you
het wel.
hadn't. And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage.
Either way, Savannah's seen you now.
Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
True.
Paimon will join you. Cause this is kind
Ja, wij kunnen koken. Let's go.
Guys, it's fine.
Ik kan niks koken, IRL. Nee.
That said,
Maar burgers kan ik
if you were
koken.
planning to visit
Burger
the
Gang.
Fleuve Cendre anyway, let me take you out
Dat is-
for a meal. I'll
Thanks.
make sure it's a proper feast.
Kijk, dat kan Navia
A
goed
really
inderdaad.
famous
Die kan er
chef
goed,
just joined the Spina
goed
di
de maaltijd
Rosula's
klaarzetten.
tavern. Her name is...
Farina,
Sorry to interrupt.
I don't care about you.
This is
Ik wil Escoffier zien.
Our head chef has been a little highly
Ja. Cool goed. Ja. Bye.
A little highly strung, huh?
Looks like even Savannah in the kitchen. Looks like with Savannah in the kitchen, even his waiting staff on her edge. Ik kan niet lezen, jongen. Dat is met Bill.
Dat
is met Bill. Nee.
Well,
Go goed, go goed.
according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time. Let's try this candy.
Sure.
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Come on, dig in! Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper. Find Escoffier.
Escoffier. Who may that be? Yay. Wat doe je act 1? Er zijn meerdere acts.
Escoffier.
Oh, hell no.
Could this mean...
Wat?
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
Is Escoffier gewoon een city regular? Go to... Ja, ik ben er nu. Ja, leuk. Gewoon hier, waar niemand is. Oké. Hoe kom ik... Oh, ik moet waarschijnlijk met de lift. Thanks, guidance.
There's no point worrying about the future. Que sera, sera.
Oh ja, by the way, als je het leuk vindt, en ik weet niet of jullie er geïnteresseerd in zijn, maar laatst is mijn Hearts of Iron mod is gedropt. Dus je kunt hem checken in de bio van mijn YouTube channel. Staat als het goed is een GitHub link naar mijn Hearts of Iron mod. Ik moet nog even een tutorial maken hoe je hem installeert, maar hey, will be fine. En natuurlijk als ik hem al heb gemaakt, dan link ik hem wel. Hoe laag zit het ding? Oh. Ja. Oei. Oké. Oh, de rioleringssysteem van het heen, natuurlijk. Is dit gebaseerd op een cold IRL? Ik denk het niet. Ik hoop het niet. Gewoon like the sewer people. Volgens mij is dat een echt ding ook nog. Oh god.
Escoffier, anyway.
She... Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer. Before Savannah.
Bitter iets van mijn audio is lager.
The legendary Gâteau de Boer and restored the restaurant back to its former glory.
Sorry.
Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Boer's history. After the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Gâteau de Boer. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Met waarom heb ik surround audio aan Oh ja, klopt.
Apparently, the Hotel de Boer was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu. But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food.
Sorry voor de kleine handhush in the background.
Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede?
Wait, hoe bedoel je? Mijn bitrate is 0. Ja, goed inderdaad. Die kan een goed de maaltijd klaarzetten. Mijn audio bitrate is prima. Ik weet niet waar YouTube het over heeft. Blik.
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still.
Maar is Escoffier like gewoon exiled? Yo, Theseus arc. Nee.
So that's what happened. Paimon still thinks it's really unfair.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff.
Ja, omdat ze like waarschijnlijk een massive goed koek is.
Is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
75 graden, hallo? Hallo? Nou, als ik mijn watercooler hier niet op had zitten, dit ding exploot. Wait, het is toch GPU-intensive deze game?
Well, about that.
Oh, daar is ze.
You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
Oh god, nee. Wie hebben we gepoeld?
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Maar dit is een kind. What? Ik ben confused. Ik ben zo confused.
Excuse us.
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Right. Oh, het is like Farina alleen dan als een chef. It is really Gordon Ramsay, boys. Gordon Ramsay in dress.
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef.
You didn't want to go back to the hotel deport?
Well, in tell Debor doesn't
No,
need
Debor.
her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got any plans to go back.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
Arigato.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
Damn. Damn, ze is stubborn, jongen.
Fairmont.
Ze is hard.
That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia!
Oh.
I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
Ooh. Ooh.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, so you know us already.
Nice.
With the introduction then. We're here to talk about Savannah.
Since Hilaire is working for you, you must be aware of the situation with Savannah.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel Tabor anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
What?
Me?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
That's hard to believe. Are we definitely talking about the same Savannah here?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either.
At least she's self-aware.
Anyway,
Is al wel nice. Ik heb zo'n mic-arm. Dus ik kan die mic gewoon rebewegen. Very nice.
Fiamma and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
Monica?
She mentioned me.
Who is Monica?
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica.
Escoffier?
Wie is Monica?
I can't believe her. Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe. Unbelievable. I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're going.
Wait, so now she's,
Wow, dit is really gewoon een episode of Hell Kitchen Boys. Wow, okay. Well, whatever the reasons she came up with, at least she's convinced herself to go have a conversation. That's very true.
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Oh ja, bro, ik zal haar niet durven te laten wachten. Ik word gebost. Hey, je mag bewegen. Na, na. We zoom na. Oh. Doe 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 boe boe doe. Waarom is het linkernacht?
Wait,
She looks like... Is that Escoffier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, ze is boos, jongens. Wait, hier kan je geen zijn.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But, please, you have to forgive me or Chef is gonna... Okay, I know. I'll kneel before you.
Wat is dit in één keer?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want
Oh,
forgiveness,
Monica.
then do what
We
any
kennen
self-respecting
Monica nog
chef
geen
would
eens,
do.
maar Monica,
Make
oh
the
god.
dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
Ik begin nu al een haat te ontwikkelen voor Monica. Ain't gonna lie. Nee, oké, sorry.
If this is what Vermont had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize for interrupting your meal.
Where's
sir.
like the...
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, what happened back then?
What?
That wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's
Base
no way of
damage
knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we
510.
served.
What?
Lumiline?
Attack 41%.
What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine
Was?
Research Institute.
Was?
Used from an
Dat is
extract
insane.
of the Lumitwal. Apparently it
Straks
sharpens
eventjes black
senses,
screenen.
so they use
Nee,
it
niet
to
of
treat
die.
people with
Ik
impaired
bedoel, ik moet
responses
eventjes
to stimuli.
alt tappen.
Oh, yeah,
Er
I've
allemaal
heard about
messages
that.
binnen.
They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
True.
They also found
Just
that
put in some
overuse can have
MSG.
mood-altering effects, and even
Dat is
lead
gewoon de
to
wijze
nerve
quotes van
damage.
Uncle Roger,
So it
man.
quickly ended
And it
up on
works
the
every
guard's
time.
list of controlled substances.
Werkt altijd.
Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that
Oh
in all
no.
likelihood,
De
someone
EMA
probably
komt ons
just
achteraan,
purchased a batch
boys.
of
Not de
contaminated
FDA.
ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know
Oh.
why. You just didn't
Kunnen
want
we
to see
eindelijk
this
ons
turn
lekker
into a
eten?
place where tensions are
Bam!
constantly running high. Because everyone is
Nee,
suspicious of
meestal
each
is het voor het
other
beste
all
ook.
the time. And now look at you. A fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where I'm dining from now on.
jullie van de
I'm
beker?
very happy with my current job. And there's no change
Top
in
10,
the
boys?
past.
Top 10?
We just have to let bygones
Nee.
be bygones.
Nou, eigenlijk wel top 10, vind ik.
Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef.
Ik heb die ook gehaald in
regardless
Frankrijk.
of whose
Ik
mistake it
in
was.
Disneyland Parijs toen.
Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
Ja. Wait, hoe werkt dit?
No, chef.
So, you do remember who's boss? Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa.
Oh, bossen.
Sounds like someone has a chip on
Bossen
their
Levi.
shoulder.
Nee. Maybe we should give them some space. Ja, laten we even om dat hoekje hier of zoiets.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand markup, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh? Vanagem?
Wie is Vanagem?
Aye, miladies.
Niet deze...
Might
Oh,
I
is de
make
boss.
a
Oké.
humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional way?
Wat may that
Can
be?
only mean one thing.
Sounds like we're in for a history lesson.
That's right.
Oh, ik weet het.
Of course, about the tradition
Ja, de cooking
established by
contest.
Modeste himself.
Ja, kijk.
The cooking contest.
Dit is leuk.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes.
Ik weet niet hoe slim het is om op thee te denken met 34 graden zon op het moment, maar...
The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
Yo, blijdschap?
Sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills.
De zon is bijna van mijn raam afgeschenen.
Culinary arts.
Also,
Indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
is het niet like ook het enige restaurant in Fontaine? Je hebt alleen een hele hoop bistro's en café. Maar niet...
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place, after all.
Thought so, there's your answer, Paimon.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
Maar gewoon, ik ben certain dat de Makiniek Orcatrice Maginal niet in één keer yes gaat roepen. Dit komt goed. Dit komt goed. Wij kunnen dit. Dan komt Farina en Nuvolette in één keer binnen. Bam! We zijn gekookt.
No. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
I don't want
Let's
anything
go.
to happen to you.
But if you lose,
5 jaar celstraf, let's go. Oké. Misschien is dat een beetje te erg.
The Codex de Boer?
Wie is de Codex de... Wat?
I don't want anything.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Boer to me.
Wat is de Codex de Boer? De Codex de Boer, what's the... Oh, my bad.
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer.
We moeten eventjes gaan opzoeken.
It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only
Gâteau
the present
de
and
Boer.
former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read it.
Present and former.
Genshin Wiki. Oh, dit ziet er goed uit.
Savannah, though.
Yo, check dit.
What do you want that old thing for?
Dit is
You have your
insane.
own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly
Nice.
well what I mean. I want your copy. The original version. The one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copyright. They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you
Oh, wij
scared
gaan
of me
niet
getting my
lose tot
hands on
deze
the original
NPC.
codex?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de boar, per the recipe in the codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You
Nah
accepted
bro,
her
dit
terms a
gaat niet goed
little
komen.
hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleur of Sandra so I can get prepping.
We zijn daadwerkelijk gekookt, boys. We zijn letterlijk gekookt, gemarineerd, geairfried, gebraden, gegrild, gealst. We zijn dit. Oh, we moeten naar... Oké. Ik dacht het is like Central van het heen maar moeten, maar nee. Dit wordt onze trainingplek. You sure? I mean, ik heb geen probleem ermee. Het is best cozy hier. Ik weet alleen niet hoe de smell hier zal zijn.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible
What?
to just go along with it?
Well,
16% CPU, 25.
but we chefs
25 voor albeit 30. Hallo. Hallo, het is cute. 6 en 7. Oké, dat is wel grappig.
Holding back?
Ooit Genshin gebruikt, maar... Wat?
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's
Okay.
At least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
So anyway, what is this code de boer he is so obsessed with?
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modest's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more
Dit ziet er goed uit. Is dit zalm? Een zalmfilet?
Legend has it that the original
Yo.
Gâteau de Boer was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever
Dit zijn een
tasted.
soort van...
Modeste and Savelli went on
En is
to
het
found the
elites?
original Hotel de Boer, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Boer.
Nice.
I've heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hotel de Boer took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving those recipes for centuries to come. Something like that?
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never
Is dat niet
mind
gewoon
the
meta?
centuries.
Is het niet eigenlijk gewoon een
Modeste
bakkerij?
not even 10
Gewoon ze
years
serven nog
after
steeds
their
brood en
rise
ze
to fame.
leven nog.
Then, Modeste passed away while he was still
Nee,
in
maar dat gaat
his
over
prime.
restaurants.
And that was it. The end of the Hotel de Boer's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant.
Laatst ter cadeau van mijn geslaagd zijn met HAVO 3 heb ik een snoepzak gekregen. Alleen ik weet niet eens hoe lang ik die al heb liggen. Ik had hem bewaard op de Genshin stream.
Where the main character learns all their secret powers from?
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Oh ja, dat is goed.
Point. Even the Gâteau de Bourg they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the codex?
It did, but like I said, it's the dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modest wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Bourg of today is my own recipe. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Vanigem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh, huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Bourg, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows, maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate. Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hotel de Bourg never would have fallen into a slump.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why is she so interested in the original copy? Could it be a symbolic thing? Like, whoever holds the original Codex de Bourg is the true head chef?
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to give me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Vanishing.
Oh ja, dat was goaded.
But still.
Nu die goaded.
What? Huh. Guess she's had a major change of heart since she became head chef. Yeesh.
Who knows?
Sorry voor de tussendoor snack. Geniet van de stream alsjeblieft.
Better to just let our gâteau do the talking.
What does that mean exactly? Where's the cooking of it, by the way?
Vesting her in this
Allemaal dialogue.
And then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula.
Ooh.
However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
Well, I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de Bourg is very complicated to make. Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything. Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself. But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
Well, that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen. You just need to pick 2 of us.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high standards. Think you're up to the task?
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Confident. I like it. Alright, let's start with some elementary mise en place. Show me your knife skills.
I've always called it chopping
Ja, hebben we weer
style,
knife skills.
not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing,
Normal
right?
attack.
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients.
What is a cold press?
A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients, which can then be used to flavor dishes more precisely. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute,
That's
huh?
cool.
That's some pretty
Tap
high-tech
elemental
food
skill
process.
and
Haven't
use
seen
normal
anything
attack.
this weird before. Cool. No, weird.
Ik heb iets gedaan.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want.
Oké.
I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely.
Ja, ik moet waarschijnlijk gewoon op een knopje klikken, toch?
Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much and not a drop too little.
Wat is dat? Wat moet ik doen? Oh, weer moet het balanceren. We moeten het balanceren. Dat komt goed.
And voila! Now it's your turn.
Oh. Oké. Nee, ja.
Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done? That
Wait,
goes
we hebben het al
without
gedaan.
saying.
Oh.
Still,
Ik had nog
credit
knopjes
where
geklikt.
credit's due. You did well. Alright,
Thanks.
now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Boer's current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score.
Final score?
That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop!
Man. Submit the dish. Maar ik heb geen dish. Oh. Bring 55's. Spiced fried chicken. Kijk, dat vind ik dan mooi.
How's it going? Have you picked a dish?
Ik heb het al gemaakt. Il Forlotin. A dessert made out of egg whites. The cooking process is simple. Frog up the egg whites. Frog up the egg whites properly, and half the battle is won. Place the heated egg whites on the sauce, and you're done. The dessert has an exquisite look and is the first choice of Fontanian ladies for afternoon tea. En dit zijn macarons. Ja, ik ben in de macarons voor nu.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Sure. Is it like a special food grading system?
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
6 points.
What?
6 points.
Well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as
Uit de
long as
6
it's
toch?
pass-
That's 6 out of 100.
Oké.
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it. By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Ah, me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Aww.
Oh, come on. He's a harsh judge.
Now to the final dish.
Wait, ik had de macarons, toch?
So, what do you think?
This is our last hope.
8 points.
Darn. That's
Damn.
higher than what we
Heeft hoge standards.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation.
Ik ken nog steeds 8 punten.
I have to give this one 8 points out of 10. Maybe even 9 points.
We made it.
How did you pull that off?
It's all the practice from cooking for you, Paimon.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen.
Nou, eigenlijk
I
niet.
can really taste the grace of the snowing goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
Hey, you made that last part up! No way did you taste that!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire! What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bois, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
Huh. And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Wie is dit?
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough
Much
of
appreciated.
sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Are you sure you're up for the task?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bois kitchen. So if anyone's qualified
Oké,
to work
het
as
is een goede chef. Je bent een goede chef en ik wil niet skippen. Kip. Kip. Hij is gewoon een goated chef, dat weet ik. Oh, het is een scene dat ik niet mag skippen.
Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
En dus ik uit Parkinson opgelopen.
What do you call this, Verma?
Uh-oh.
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again! Again!
Oh, is getraumatiseerd? Oh god.
Hopeless.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then will I never be able to work in a...
Dad, talk to me. What?
Dang.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get
Monica.
here?
Right. Monica wordt de therapeut.
Probably because you were
Oké, ja, oké, deze guy is getrouwd met de jury, sure.
I'm so
You have nothing to apologize
En deze
for,
quest, die
Monica.
laat me niet
During
skippen.
those long nights of redoing...
Well, come on. All I...
She sounds
Ja,
like
ja, ja, ja,
She's been
ja.
getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll...
Oké.
This! It looks like a dog's been at it! In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Het ziet er hartstikke prima uit.
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man, that must be awful.
The
Damn.
more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
En nu Mark
How can you give
Punk.
up so easily,
Nice.
Fiamma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Dad.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if
Dat
you
gaat niet
can't
helpen,
find
jongen.
another assistant in time?
Dat gaat niet helpen, denk ik.
Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
What? Why didn't you say so?
The Great
was going
Monica.
to,
Alright.
Well, this
Ik weet niet
is
helemaal
the
hoe
first
dat gaat,
chance I
maar
got.
You do
perhaps, perhaps. Misschien is ze wel de
Thank you
goat.
so much, Monica.
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Fermat. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
True.
Great! Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
Hey.
Spina sponsored? Wait, you mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve
Oh, wie moet er
Cendre.
anders gaan koken?
And I know how much you've been looking
Thijs die
forward
Gordon
to it.
Ramsay hier, ik niet.
Yeah, feast, feast, feast!
I can help cook.
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the fun.
I don't insist. Het was gewoon general hospitality. Oh, okay. Escoffier opted for a huge variety of dishes. Thankfully, both of us are skilled enough that even though it was our first time working together, we had a great rapport.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
Maar is het niet gewoon like standard?
That was a dream come true. I never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this
Oh,
good.
Fontanian cuisine. Don't get me started. It's amazing. Oké, jongens, Italian of French cuisine? Honestly, Italian denk ik wel. I mean, weet ik niet. Depends.
Why, Savannah? Why? Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modest's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
True. For her, it's probably not about how useful it is. It's more an issue of head chef's pride.
Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
True. Were you two friends?
We were. At least I always thought we were.
Oh, nu
She
komt
was a
het.
little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
Nice. It sounds like you feel partly responsible.
Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex.
Speaking of whatever, did he have a falling out with someone as well?
Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Boer, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Boer and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured.
Damn.
Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute illness. And that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story just came to an end. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends.
Just true.
Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it.
Oh.
At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
With me on the team, there's no way we can lose. With you on the team, there's no way we can lose. When it... Okay.
You're right about that. Just follow my lead and victory will be ours.
Hey, mag ik weer lopen? Nice, oké, dat is de first act volgens mij, toch? moet even black screenen. Moet even iets checken. What? Dang. Wait, what? Since when? Instant glance in de pooling ding. Huh? Oh, geef me even een seconde. Je moet even... Jesus, hartaanval. Dat is mijn vader, Beerby.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Item back. Wait, where's the webcam? Oh, big webcam. Deze hoge monitor, right. Oké, even backstory. Dus ik kreeg een bericht binnen van een vriend van mij die like Flins had gepold en nu in één keer 230 crit rate heeft. Nee, 230 crit damage. En ik dacht, hé, dat is massive. Maar, en toen belde mijn vader in één keer van, die zei van, yo, wat wil jij eten? Dus ik zeg, yo, ik wil zo wel lekker gnocchi bolognese. Gnocchi is goated. Fight me.
Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
En dus die gaat even nadenken. Dat is het. Dat is eigenlijk really alles.
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah,
Deze guy heeft een
I
heel
brought the
sterk
original
Frans
copy of the
accent.
codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Oh, dit is echt massive. Oh, dit finishen we. My bad. Oh, dan heb ik room for chatting time. Even kijken hoe lang het duurde om de quest te finishen, maar het is echt massive.
Monica, Traveler, it's go. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavor.
Hoe werkt dit?
Right?
Wat moet ik doen?
Gaspar, get to work. Do not
Even black screenen.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Wat moet ik doen? Er loopt een timer. Add favors to achieve. Achieve what? Oh, dingen snijden. Ik moet eerst dingen snijden natuurlijk, wait. Oh ja. Wait, is het te veel van dezelfde kleur, dezelfde smaak of niet? Ik ben confused. Ja, ik heb genoeg. First, add flavoring to achieve a balanced flavor. Ik heb alleen appels. Add a serving of fruity flavoring and at least one floral flavoring. Oh ja, we moeten eerst deze machine hebben. Eén. Ja. Wait, give me a sec. Balance. Blijft schieten. Dit is 1, 2, 3, 4 appels. Perfect. We hebben het gedaan. Ik ben zo wijs. Flavor balancing complete.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, Traveler!
We will do it. Oh, dit zijn top elitists, dit. Dang. Mag ik nog iets doen? Oké. Make the next layer of the cake. Natuurlijk. Mijn training. Ben ik weer balancen? Ik ben gewoon balancen. Onos. Ichi, ni. Dan. Yo. Go. Roku. Oké.
What are you playing at? Not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah.
Is dit meta?
The balance of
Perfect.
flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Oké. Hey. Perfect. Bye. Oké.
So, what do you think?
De thee is op. Well, we hebben ongeveer de hele stream ermee gedaan. Dat is nice. The last layer of the cake. Oké. Dit is gewoon een heel op fruitsnijden. Oh, hier staan ze. Unos, dos.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on
Het gaat bij
Savannah's
hun.
progress.
Damn, ze zijn sloom. Ichini, Sanshi, Go, Rokus. 8. Dus. At least 2 servings. Wat doe je? Dit is toch prima?
Useless! Both of you! Make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself!
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
Oh, maak het zelf. Huh? At least 2 servings of floral. Oh, juist. There we go. Bon appétit.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Boer.
Dang. Gâteau de Boer. Sterk Amerikaans accent. Use your elemental skill to burst your work. Oh, a frosting layer. Nee, frosting layer. Excuse me. Ik zei frosting leger. Dat hoeft ook weer niet. Sinds wanneer geeft frosting chocola?
That was perfect! We were like a flock of snowing geese, completely in sync, working gracefully and elegantly together. Great work, team.
Thanks, man. Ja, bro, die tijd kon beter, maar ja, IRL zal het echt perfect zijn. Tuurlijk winnen wij, want wij zijn de main character. Nee, geen idee.
Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
Ik heb zo'n idee hoe de quest gaat eindigen.
Right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as
Excusez-moi, sorry.
Whoa!
Te veel thee.
This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make Gâteau de Boer.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10.
What?
Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight.
Of het wordt de stelmate, dat zou grappig zijn.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in. I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
Rest in peace ons, boys. Nee, schijntje.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Maybe it's because of the poor teamwork.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains is to turn the plate over and reveal the chef's name underneath.
What? It's Savannah?
No! That's
What?
impossible!
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Ja, tuurlijk is het spijt geswapt. Wat denk je?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that. It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone,
Bribed.
why don't you start with them?
Bribed.
Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge? Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team down.
You take that back!
Oké.
Judges, we demand a rematch.
Monica.
That's enough. What's done is done. As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served. Whatever went wrong and however it happened, I should have spotted it. Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex to bore that much, you can have it.
Escoffier, no!
Why?
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over and I won. That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to
Decode
expose
reduction.
what you've done.
Hoe heet het lied nou? De naam vergeten. Monica, zeg wat je hebt gedaan. Je hebt de recipe doorgegooid. Of je bent gebribed, je bent omgekocht.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from one head chef to the next. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished
Ik had niet
business you'd
verwacht
like
dat we
to leave
gingen
in my
verliezen.
hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a
Kijk, er
fellow
een sticker
chef
over een sticker
and
in
a
te
friend.
zitten of zoiets. Dat zou wel grappig
But
zijn.
I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier?
Ja, die body's gone.
Codex Boar. Finally. Now, at long last, I will succeed.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is a souvenir of your time here! Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Nope.
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina.
Dat is fair point.
Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
True. Privately, I'm sure she was devastated, but done is done. Nu komt het.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets. No nothing? I don't believe it. This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
Oh, why? Why bother?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Not true, not
There
true.
are nights when she makes us
Cap.
redo things over and
Ik wil
over
harde
into the
cap.
wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only—
But why?
Our best guess is...
And even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no—
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Sure. Interrogate the cake.
Well, how is it? Have you figured out what it was?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure the taste tested before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made. Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
Alright. Ik wist het. Monica, come on.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
You would what?
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans.
Which
There's no need
beans?
to hide it.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Food safety? Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as
Oh, come
leverage to
on,
blackmail me
Novelet.
with.
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry.
So it was
I
bribery
so
after
scared.
all.
The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Oh, please niet huilen. Mijn graphics card gaat ontploffen dan.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor. So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean you forgive me?
Oh, well,
Nope,
I'm
straight
not
to
saying you
jail.
don't have to take
Nice,
responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though. Ugh. What happened to me? I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
My bad, kleine intervention.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake, what a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. even if you don't believe in yourself.
Volgens mij is het gewoon zware flashbacks. Ah, of niet.
Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm...
All this time,
Flashbacks. Doe ik word geteleport.
I sincerely... Let's give her the...
In that case,
Hey, flashbacks.
I'll go and update for Ma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Tomorrow.
That was a long day.
Oh, hell no, ook nog.
Nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
What?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
Nothing.
Every year they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's
Oh, nu komt de
always one
filosofie,
goose at the
boys.
front whose job is to lead the flock.
Nu
Fontaine
komt de
poets
filosofie.
often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about but what those poets don't know is once the lead
It's
goose is found,
fine.
the truth is that leadership, I guess what I'm cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, of course some people have a more sensitive.
It's
I'd have no reason to
fine.
expect. And come to.
Nice. En er is een nieuwe quest. En we zijn sad.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with, check on her? Why? What happened?
What?
Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
Where's it going?
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me.
Coffee.
Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities
What?
here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Welke dish moet ik...
Coffee.
Kunnen delicious lavafosalor. Beste dish uit de game.
Strong, bitter coffee beans, transformed through expert brewing and balanced perfectly with rich, creamy steamed milk. Wonderful.
Het was geen Escoffier wat ik je gaf.
I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up in your sleep when you get the chance.
How goes the investigation?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys talking about?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small. I can't believe it's caused so much drama.
And yet, look at this kitchen.
Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Nope.
Huh? No, not...
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hôtel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened. If she's not here,
Oh god.
then where could she be?
Boss, Escoffier, Pet...
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Oh.
What is it?
Looks like a map with a bunch of random...
Wait a second. Of Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modest.
Oh, oké. We weten waar ze heen gaat. Let's go. Let's go. Ja, oké. Let's go. We gaan erheen.
Retrieve
We are going
this
to the
first
place.
that Savannah forced my
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put 2 and 2 together as soon as I read your threat letter. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan.
Wie is dit? Monica is the real bad guy. Oh. Wat doe je hier?
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Sure.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Oeh. Oeh, ze is woest. Come on. Apparently duurt de quest iets langer. Rest in peace. Possible rewards. Er zijn geen enemies. Oh, er zijn geen enemies in de Dominion. Dominion, de domain. Dit is een coole domein. Wow. Dit is prachtig. Dit niet per se. Ik vond het andere leuker.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it?
Oh god, je wil dat ik de hele puzzel ga oplossen?
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party?
Blubber beasts.
Oh, they ran off.
No.
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the.
Oké, quick. Laten we het oplossen.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You know?
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and Lumitoile will have to do.
Wait.
Oké. Oh, oké, ik hoef niks te doen. Oké. We gaan het werkelijk een dish maken. Lol. In flavoring, oh.
A dash of frosting.
Oh, come on. We've gone nowhere.
A little amuse bouche.
There we go.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Okay.
Oh, good question.
Yes, we can't afford to.
Via the waterway. Het is gewoon een Japanese cuisine dit. Dat wordt naar je toe gebracht via zo'n klein loopbandje.
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again.
Nom.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Gaat het uiteindelijk weg? Oh, we moeten nog een. Moet een heel... Oké. Oké. Ik dacht misschien hebben ze Mercy, maar nee. That should do.
The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
Hey. En nu moet hij naar... Dit is de meta toch? Wat? Oké. Njong. Eind. Je hebt ook lekker gegeten.
Hey, it's open.
Krijg een chest. Nice. Dit is een leuke dominion dit. Echt goede vibes. De dark blue vibe. Aquatic. Dus nice.
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the Did you not hear me? Get...
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have...
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung up. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain.
Okay,
First,
villain backstory,
idolization,
sure.
then jealousy, suspicion, and
Mag ik skippen?
That's what this comes down to.
Blijkbaar niet.
It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friend. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together.
I am no Savelli, nor will I...
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now?
You're right.
NPC's zien te fighten.
Ooh.
I
What?
Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now...
But you drank it too.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica.
You.
Is het met je eng? Nee, is niet eng.
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? Did you really?
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed again for the last time.
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You gotta. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around.
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and
Oh, to be honest, take her en ik plak jou erbij. Om bam. Nee, oké, dat is ook weer niet.
A recipe. You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called
Imagine je gebruikt de Dull Knife. Imagine je gebruikt niet de Excalibur 5-star weapon van the Wishing Banner.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bois obsession?
What? What is this a side story?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Which treasure?
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
She seems like she escaped in the commotion.
Uh-oh. Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her.
Oh,
what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
That's true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
Sure, we gaan naar de andere route. Look for a way forward nearby.
The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
Thanks for the tip. Thankfully spel ik commissions. Oh, come on. Okay. Was dit de trick? Wow. Ik zit vast. Oh. Oké. Get out. Wait, dit is de trial variant. He's weaker. Lol. Die. You too. The trial variant weaker. No. There you go. Echt wel een nice chest ervoor terug. Tombstone. Nou, ga ik niet lezen, ik ben te lui. Hier.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Oh, oké, ze leven nog. Ik moet weer koken. That's too strong. Too strong. Te sterk. That could be perfectly fine. Oh, come on. Like, hey. Hey. There we go. Ja, dat glossenkoud. Ook altijd maar even zo. Moet daarheen. Might as well look for the delivery. Op tafel staan, oké.
Be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again.
Wait.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
Dat is Unos. Oh, ik dacht aan die cooking contests zijn klaar. Apparently not.
A dash of frosting.
Nee, ik heb like. Nou, 4 zou kunnen. Ja. Alright, that's balanced. Daar moet je heen. En die guys. Deliver. Oh, er is er nog één. No. Send the food. There we go. Wat? Wat? Hoezo dat? Dat is so unnecessary. Oké. Okay.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
We don't know actually. Zijn we er eindelijk?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me.
They don't look that worn either.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date.
Let's make a mum run around.
You really think?
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a... Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skill.
Wait, hoe heb ik het nu al gevonden?
Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins.
Is dit gewoon backstory? Oh, dit is backstory. Ik vernieuw ook gewoon echt de hele experience van de story of
We
niet.
saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, That day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient, the birthplace of Gateau de Bourg.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste?
The taste of Gateau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience, but in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. We were just too late. Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed it all himself. The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. Finally, in despair, he took his own life. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gateau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Oh no.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
True. Gaming. Monica. Oh, Monica. Oké, Monica. Oh my god, hoe ver is het hier vandaan? Oh.
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine! Oh. It's empty. It's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's the deal with that jar?
I don't know.
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my painstaking planning. All that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be to Lord Remus.
Oh god.
Barbarian shall be slain.
Kun jij like gewoon even... Ja, dat inderdaad. En dan neem ik de rest wel.
A liability to herself and everyone else.
Nee, die dingen dat is Dirk.
Well, now it's up to us to
Oh, dat zijn niks. Oh, deze guys zijn.
take these golems out.
Where's the body? It's gone. We kunnen ze letterlijk gewoon... We kunnen ze bieten zonder er wat aan te raken. Wat een meme. Wait, check dit. De minion die neemt hem. Maybe because over the fighting.
Either way, it's all her fault.
True.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here.
Waar is die andere? Dus Savannah.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you.
Hoe komt ze aan een gun?
I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
Oh, come on.
You're a psycho.
When did you... I may be a
All right.
chef, but it
Finish.
looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Finish it. Hey, we need to go.
Traveler? Okay, let's...
Ja, true. Laten we niet ons... Ja, dat. Oh, nee. Dat hoeft niet. Ik kan letterlijk escapen. Bro.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler! And Paimon!
Traveler.
Venejem, what are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
I don't deserve any of you.
and I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef. It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. And now I almost got myself killed. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again.
Oké, ze eigenlijk wel.
If you were that bad,
Ja,
why would all your
dat
staff
wel
show up
goed.
Escoffier's things were pretty.
Escoffier komt back.
No, at the end of the...
No,
Well, about that.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Vermal? I'm so sorry, but...
Oké, Vermaan ook.
Huh?
We thought, and as it turned,
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
it can. High doses pose a risk of serious...
Oké, high doses.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risk...
There's...
It will be fine.
Let's not be too quick to blame. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize.
Yeah, but it will be
I
fine.
will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heating at...
What?
Me?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temp. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time. But by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off.
No, I spent
Oké,
so... It all
dat is het.
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years. 3 whole years.
All half
You
years? No, oké.
clearly have no idea how many kitchens do this or not.
Please.
You only... Surely you...
I haven't forgotten.
Oké.
That's our...
Oké.
What a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look how happy...
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah.
True. Got the
Thanks to
mojo, I
you,
guess.
Escoffier. In fact, no. Thanks to all of you.
Aw, friends again.
Oh.
Nice to see them finally settle their beef.
De foto maken. Actually, maybe not all their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
No.
But that was mostly Monica's fault, was...
Right. And also...
No excuses. This is a cooking comp, so grab your spatula and get ready.
Als ik weer moet gaan koken, ik ga huilen.
Hey, so, this whole time you were salty about losing?
I guess. Oh, we gaan een cutscene krijgen. Dat vind ik goed.
This time, no more games and no holding back.
Gordon Ramsay. Ooh. Oh wow. Oh wow, dat is een goede cake, denk ik dan.
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're
Fair
too scared
point.
to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
Alright, 3 points. Nou, oké. We krijgen de end result niet. Oh. Oh.
Quite rightly, too. Piece of cake.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
This wasn't for you, was it? Kan ik maar klikken? Ja.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me?
Future plans.
I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course.
Oké, dit hoef ik niet te
But
horen
the
per
other
se.
was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a
Oké,
point,
blijkbaar.
so I just...
Ja.
Well, a while back, I got to know a
Oh.
fellow chef from Liyue, and in her, I saw so many new
Yo.
possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, blizzard tails. With her, nothing's off the table. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients. Case in point,
Would you please?
remember those Romaritime flowers?
What? Paimon didn't notice at all.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen. You've got to go out and explore the endless possibilities out there.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Well, I'm always down for a taste tester.
Don't worry, it's not going to be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Bourg revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers. Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
Okay, that was nice.
So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Bourg?
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure.
True.
Surely, Monica, she practically dedicated her life to finding the lost piece.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known as...
Yeah.
Why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Bourg?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then, so desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm.
True.
And as for the lumaline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless...
Okay, nee.
Strange to say, but Paimon
Was
almost
er
feels
iets.
sorry for Monica.
Hey!
Navia.
Navia? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. They ran a special ish. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Rumoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over 1,000 years old. Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an
Wait! Isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
True.
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. It's such
What a shame. Hey, we finally did it! 60 primos. You gotta be shitting me. Thanks Genshin, thanks. Thanks Genshin, 2 uur gameplay en dan dit. Vet mooi, maar ik heb de story als de prijs. Oh god, dat was een lange story. Was het the same as Farina? Ja, eigenlijk wel. Farina was 2,5, dacht ik. Deze ook. Kunt een beetje bij elke story quest een beetje uitgaan op 2,5, I guess. Dat is de beta. Well, dat was de stream. Ik zit te denken voor volgende stream. Wordt het denk ik... Neuvilet. Wacht even hoor. Ja, die komt daar, oké. Wordt het denk ik Neuvilet en dan Riosley. Navia skippen we denk ik. En Neuvilet en Riosley hebben gehad te hebben. Denk ik dat we gewoon weer verder gaan met de Archon Quest. Want die zijn er ook. Hij speelt zich af in Sumeru, wat een beetje bad is. Maar sure. I guess dat is de stream. Get de desktop. Wallpaper engine. Nice. Black screenen. Anders show ik allemaal de confidential data. Nee, schijntje. Hoe werkt de autosystem ook alweer? Ik ben een beetje vergeten hoe het allemaal ging. Aha. Geef me een seconde om dit te doen. Ik weet nog hoe dit werkt. Oh ja, we hebben nu ook de HSR. Dat. Walkman. Is ook goaded. Genshin Impact Walkman altijd te zien in de op de YouTube channel. In de bio. Is it goaded? Hoofdmonitor weer aanzetten. Ik vind deze leuk. Wallboys, laten we deze even aanzetten. Alright boys. Misschien was ik vandaag niet heel enthousiast, maar dat was gewoon, ik ben gewoon een beetje moe, you know. Morgen gaan we naar Parijs toe. Daarna ben ik naar Parijs meteen geweest, gaan we terug en gaan we weer back naar de Genshin streams. Op een gegeven moment zal school wel weer gaan beginnen helaas, maar dat komt allemaal goed. Want ik denk dat ik in die tijd meer ga streamen dan eigenlijk in deze vakantie. Alright, onthoud, het komt goed, peace out, stay hard en tot de volgende keer. Perhaps is de volgende keer een HSR-pooling voor casters of zoiets. Want ik heb nu genoeg. Alright boys. Tot snel, peace out. Kom goed. Stay hard en tot de volgende keer. And cut.